Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing the bearings on my front wheel on my XT250. Let's do it. So I ended up buying the All Balls kit, bearing kit for the XT250. Here's a couple numbers, number, yeah. And the bearing kit just comes with the dust seals and the actual bearings. Just the new bearings I'm going to just throw in the freezer. All right, new bearings are in the freezer. We have our dust seals. And now we can start digging into this. Let's do it. So the first thing we're gonna do is remove our seals. And these things are annoyingly difficult to get out. So we may have to hit it with some heat. What's crazy is that the heat actually worked. Helped it quite a bit. Helped it loosen up. Oh. Okay. Those are my seals. There we go. Okay. This is kind of crazy. Check that out. You can actually see those bearings. You can see it just moving around in there. I guess that's the stock bearing. Looks different than my upgraded bearings. So we pushed it to one side and we're just gonna tap that bearing. The whole middle part came out. That's supposed to happen? It's hot. The bearing's hot. Here we go. So, these feel pretty good actually. This one doesn't spin like very good at all. All right, I'm gonna have to take a pause here. So we got the bearings out, which is super sweet, but now I don't have any way to put them back in. I thought I would just go get a socket that was about this size and maybe a tiny bit smaller, but I actually don't have a socket this size at all, like not even close. So, gotta go buy a socket. And then I'll be able to hammer this in tonight, hopefully. So, see you then. All right, made it back. Looks like a number 24 is gonna work really well for pounding these in. Should be great, let's keep going. Let's clean this out, maybe run a little grease in it, but make sure we don't get any grease in that. Right in there, because right in there, that's grease doesn't compress. We just wanna make sure that we get the bearing all the way in there. I think that's good. Let's see what happens now. All right, don't forget to put this back in. I don't want to pound out my new bearings. That would be ridiculous. Let's heat this up, I guess. Got the bearing out of the freezer. This one rolls really nicely. Just gonna stick it in here, I guess. Just try and go, I guess, straight down. I'll just kind of hammer it around. Let's put this on the ground. I don't like hammering it on the spokes very much. Hear that? It changed. Okay. we're in. That's cool. And I think that's fully seated. Made a different sound. Okay. I mean, I'm happy with that. Let's flip it over. This is kind of fun. Let's flip it over and do it again. Remember to put the spacer in. I'm not sure if you're supposed to heat this up and cool it down, but I did both. So these look identical too. I don't think it matters which direction they go, hopefully. So here goes nothing. I mean, that's it. Hey, we did it. Okay, bearings are back in. Now we need to put in the little, whatever you call it, whatever these are. So I guess we just pack these with grease now and call it a day. So I'd never done bearings before, and I was kind of concerned about it. It really wasn't that bad. I had to go to the store and I had to get a 24 mil socket just so I could pound these in nicely. And I didn't have any specialty tools. I used just a screwdriver and a hammer. And it worked out pretty well. So I think you should be able to do it too. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.